up, guys? So Beauty and the Beast is the remake of the 1991 animated classic Beauty and the Beast, which was the first animated film to be ever nominated for the Best Picture. And it's the winner of 2 Academy Awards for the Best Original Song and for the Best Original Score. And the song Beauty and the Beast, the title song. So going into this, I mean, look, I grew up with this film. I grew up with a lot of films during the Disney Renaissance and just a lot of the Disney films in general. So whenever they do put movies like this out, like Cinderella or The Jungle Book or something, you know, I'm very intrigued and very interested. When they started releasing clips, I said, oh, this is looking very good. You know, Alan Menken has come back to do the score and to do the music to the new songs, which Tim Rice has come in to collaborate with him to do the lyrics. So that's exciting. Now, fun fact for you, I mean, if it's a fun fact or if it's kind of a sad fact, that the original film, Beauty and the Beast, the score was done by Alan Menken and the music to the songs were by Alan Menken as well, and the lyricist was Howard Ashman. But he died 6 months before the film was released. I believe it was 6 months. So then that was during the time that they were working on Aladdin. So Alan Menken needed to find a new lyricist, so that's when he pulled in Tim Rice to do Aladdin, the rest of the lyrics to the rest of the songs for Aladdin. So this isn't the first time that they've worked together before, and which I really enjoy. I really enjoy their collaboration. An Oscar-winning pair for A Whole New World. You know, so how could you go wrong? And the songs, the new songs, there's 3, I believe, are really spectacular pieces of music. And like I said, this film is it is a remake of the '91 film. You might think to yourself, how are they going to do that? The movie is pretty much perfect as it is. You know, I mean, it is a wonderful film and it's a classic. So if you're going to go into it, what are you going to bring new to the table? And some people, after watching it, have said that it's pretty much a carbon copy, when that's not the truth. I don't agree with that at all. Sure, this film has similar beats and things that happen, that's fine, but they add to the story, and they give us more depth to more characters that maybe didn't even have any depth at all in the original film. For instance, LeFou, played by Josh Gad in this movie, his character, he actually has an arc throughout the movie, and it is nice to see that. Luke Evans as Gaston is phenomenal, and he did a wonderful job in this movie. And Kevin Kline as Maurice, Belle's father, he also has a bit of a different story, and his story goes in a couple different directions, and the character is kind of different. But I actually really enjoyed this newer version of Maurice, maybe even better than the original version. Without any spoilers, you go see the movie, and I think audiences will really fall in love with this new Maurice. Then we have Belle and the Beast, you know, played by Emma Watson and Dan Stevens, and I have to say, Emma Watson, going into it, I said, I don't know if she's going to be able to pull this role off. And she did a spectacular job, not only in the music scenes, in the big numbers, but just her acting ability in this film as well, in the smaller scenes when she's just having conversations, and the emotion she's able to bring out. Some of it is absolutely gut-wrenching. You know what I mean? It's really phenomenal. She did a great job. And Dan Stevens in this movie as the Beast is really wonderful as well. You know, his performance was really good. People have problems with the CGI on the Beast. I have to say, I thought the Beast looked fine. You know, the CGI didn't really bother me at all because I bought into the story and what was happening. So that didn't really bug me. So I think people are, maybe they're nitpicking at that. I'm not sure. If it bothers you that much of the Beast CGI, then I'm sorry, but I didn't really mind it that much. But what I did mind, without any spoilers, if we all know in the beginning of the original classic, we have a story told through the stained glass windows. And in this one, without any spoilers, you probably could have already guessed that they show you what happens. The stained glass windows they're gone. And you see what happens. And the way the prince looks before he turns to a beast, the way he looks is absolutely ridiculous and offsetting. That first sequence of the film, if it's what, 3 or 4 minutes, whatever it is, we see this prince and he looks ridiculous, and the whole sequence is kind of ridiculous as well, and it's a different sort of feel that the rest of the movie has. I was sitting there and I was watching it, and my mouth was literally open, like, what is happening right now? You know, you took out the stained glass windows to show us a Pee Wee Herman's magical adventure. You know, that's kind of how it seemed, and I was just like, no, 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 no. But then it cuts to the next scene, as in the film we see they're singing Belle and everything, and it's fine. The movie gets great at that point. And I look at this is like a 2-hour plus film, and it went by like this because I was sitting there and I said, okay, let's watch this happen. Now let's watch them redo this, and for the most part they really did a phenomenal job bringing these new things to the screen, or those old things, and making them new. And then the new things that they added without any spoilers, like I said, they give depth, and you care about the situations even more, and it's even a little more believable. There's a whole side plot even added, not necessarily side plot, but a thing that they do explain, that you might have questions of where's Belle's mother, and you know, why are they sort of living in this town that they don't really fit in? You know, what's going on there? And that's explored. And I think it was really phenomenal, and I did a beautiful job with that, actually. I think that was one of the best parts about the movie. And the songs themselves, I would have to say my favorite song from the film, new song, I guess you could say, is Evermore. The one that the Beast sings when the Beast lets Belle go. If you hadn't seen the original, what are you doing? You know, you know the story. The Beast lets Belle go. Big spoiler, you know, this movie's been around for, what, 17 years now, so, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but, you should know, but his song, the way he sings that song, it's wonderful, and I think that if this movie has any sort of shot, the best shot it has to win an Oscar is for that song, for Evermore. With the lyrics by Tim Rice, music by Alan Menken. I would love to see Alan Menken with my eyes live. I've seen on the internet and YouTube videos, but I would love to see him win an Academy Award live. But I'd also like to see John Williams win another Academy Award live, but God knows what's going to happen, you know, who knows, we'll see. But yeah, I really, I think that overall this film was... It was really a wonderful movie. I think they did a fine job with it. The beginning, like I said, was a little offsetting. And again, without any spoilers, another thing that bugged me horribly, it actually, I hated, literally hated, how they ended the film. Now, I'm not talking about the last sequence. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the last 50 seconds of the movie. All right, if you guys seen the original, you know that there's this beautiful chorus that starts to play. That whole thing where you know, the chorus is the same and the music is the same, and it's beautiful, but what you're looking at was so ridiculously offsetting and horrible and sloppy. I thought it was sloppy. It sucks to say it, but I think the last 50 seconds, right when that chorus starts to play, the camera starts to cut, and then it cuts, and then it cuts, and then it cuts, and it's like you see something, and they're trying to add a comedic element with it. If that's what even they were going for with this, I don't know, but it seemed like they were trying to get a laugh when this music is playing to wrap up the film, and then they cut. These people are dancing. There's a horrible joke that is spoken, and this weird sound effect comes out of this person's mouth. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. But I said, what? And then the song starts to play. I said, oh, God. I said, oh, God, because I bought the soundtrack. I bought the CD before seeing the film, and I heard that last, well, not the last track, but I heard that track that ends out the film. It's called the Beauty and the Beast finale. And it's the last, 50 seconds of that thing, and the chorus starts to play, and it's great. And I said, oh, this is going to be something special. But you watch it in the movie, and it's really not. I didn't think it was special. I thought it was horrible how they ended this film. I thought it was absolutely horrible and sloppy. But other than ranting about that, I did love the film. Other than the beginning and the very, very end. I did love the film. And overall, I'm going to give Beauty and the Beast 4.5 out of 5 stars. I still think my favorite live reincarnation of an animated film is still Cinderella. This would probably come in second place, and then The Jungle Book would come in third. And then Alice in Wonderland would come, or then Pete's Dragon. I keep forgetting about that. Pete's Dragon would be fourth. And then Alice would be all the way down. And then Maleficent would be like somewhere in the pits of hell. So that's how that goes. But yeah, guys, did you see Beauty and the Beast? Comment your thoughts if you did see it. What did you think about it? And also, you can subscribe to this channel for Blu-ray unboxings coming in the future. We have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them coming, I think next Tuesday. Not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, La La Land is coming the end of April, so that's exciting. Movie reviews coming out in the future. I think we have Power Rangers coming out next week. The Zookeeper's Wife. I'm going to try to get to see Boss Baby. We'll see what happens with that. Next month with Fate of the Furious. We'll see what happens there as well. So guys, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to those are in the description of this video. And you could also follow me on Snapchat at RyanKing72 and on Instagram at KingArises131 for updates and, some things on the side as well. Guys, that's been it. Thank you very much for watching my review for Beauty and the Beast. Over and out.